city jail, 14 months fighting a body. Got a not guilty on that. He had only been home for 2 months, and tomorrow was his 18th birthday. The year was 1996, and Baltimore City was off the meat rack. Lil Brion was born and raised off of Lafayette and Port Street, over East Baltimore, one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in America, especially back then. His grandfather bought a house on the block back in the day, and even when the old man passed away, that house stayed in the family ever since. His family was well known up the hill, mostly from his 10 uncles he had, who was beating ass all throughout the hood, and some of them played with them guns too, but they were a lot older than Brion. His mother, Raquel, died in a car accident when he was 6, so he's always lived with his grandparents on Lafayette and Port Street. His dad was killed in a drug deal gone wrong the very next year after his mother died, so he basically grew up with his grandmother and grandfather as his parents. When his grandfather passed away, it affected him in a major way. That was a big loss for Brion, but Big Mama held him down. She was really the glue that kept the family together. But getting up in age and our health failing due to her having sugar diabetes, finding that out while he was over the city jail just added to the stress. But anyway, Brion grew up with all the hard heads off of Lafayette and Port Street, the demons, and he was one of them. Them niggas' reputation around there notorious throughout the city. Them boys play for keeps. And 2 summers ago, their neighborhood hopped off in a full-scale war with the niggas from down off Jefferson Street. Some shit that stemmed from a house party that got out of hand. One of the little niggas from Jefferson Street, drunk in the party, running his mouth, acting a fool. He had drunk a little bit too much E&J. Some type of way he ends up face to face with Brion and whip out the strap on him in the middle of the party. Stick that bitch in his face. Now Brion, who was unarmed thinking it was cool to be down there, had to get out the party. The nigga put him out the party in front of everybody. Long story short, Brion leave, come back, wait outside the party till the party over, spot Slim coming out the party drunk, getting ready to get into the back of this truck, when Brion just pop out like a jack in the box, ski mask on, and a 38 special snub nose, blew him down right there in front of everybody. Boom, 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 boom. Then ran off through the alley. A couple months later, he gets grabbed up, homicide division. He sat over that jail 14 months. Them people done offered him life plus 50. Then they turned around and offered him 65 years. Then the last deal, he got him down to 30. But Brion wasn't willing to do that dance either. 30 years still, woo, tough cookie. Cause in the state of Maryland, you gonna do what on a 30 piece? You gonna do about 22 on a mandatory if you earn a good time. And that's if you earn a good time. But anyway, nah, he ain't want the 30 piece either. But he went on here and took him to trial. Beat them people. When they thought they had him by the balls, but see the thing was, even though he had the motive, he didn't have no firearm, and none of the witnesses showed up. Case dismissed. They tried to take him to trial on surveillance footage alone, because one of the neighbors had a camera on the side of their house that captured the shooting. But by Brion wearing a mask, the video did little for them at trial. But anyway, that situation that took place at that party escalated into the fallout war between Lafayette and Port and Jefferson Street. And them niggas down off Jefferson Street, they get busy. They was coming up LP with the machine pistols flipping shit. Cause dude that died at the party happened to be the little brother of an important nigga down off of Jefferson Street that was getting a couple of hours. So he was throwing his money around, putting them bounties on niggas. And you know over East Baltimore, if you got a bounty on your head, you out here looking like a cheesesteak from down Hopkins. You know what I mean? But anyway, the little nigga who Brion stepped on at the party, his name was Lil Sean. And his big brother name was Ike Man. And ever since Brion got out, Ike Man been looking for him. Keep riding through LP. But since Brion got out, he been staying at his new girlfriend's house, which was only a few blocks over on Federal Street. He been knew shorty, but when he got locked up, she started writing him and shit, visited him. He went on here and locked her in, made her his girl. And she been keeping it real with him, let him stay at her place and everything. He could have went and stayed back at his grandmother's house, but he didn't want to put her in that type of danger. He knew niggas was going to be on his ass once he came home. Lil Brion that just came home from over that city jail, 14 months fighting a body. Got a not guilty on that. He had only been home for 2 months, and tomorrow was his 18th birthday. The year was 1996, and Baltimore City was off the meat rack. Lil Brion was born and raised off of Lafayette and Port Street.